Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This should be a real treat. This is another one that my damn good friend Parrish sent me. And I just got an email from him and he's sending me some more. So man, that's my brother in craft beer out there, and I'm going to make my best attempt to see him when I go to California coming in August. So I think I owe him a beer or 50. So going to hopefully meet up with him and buy him everything that he can drink while we're there. So, all right, this is Knee Deep Brewing Company. This is their Midnight Hoppyness, a 9.5% alcohol by volume, 100 IBUs, guys, on this one. So this is a very rich, dark, rye, black ale. This is right up my alley. I love this style of beer. At 9.5%, plus being a rye black IPA, it should be very hop forward. I don't know if it's got a date on the bottle or not. It's really hard to tell when I get these things out of the fridge to see it sometimes. Let me look on the label here one more time. I'm going to stick these specs on real quick so I can see if there's anything written on the bottle. I really don't see anything now with the condensation on it, so we'll double check it again one more time. But it's not going to go bad being a 9.5%er, but being an IPA, I kind of like that information, so we'll check it one more time. So let's get on with this one. Commercial description: double black rye IPA, Midnight Hoppyness. This one clocks in at 9.5% ABV and over 100 IBUs. This one will also be available in bottles soon. It will be named Midnight Hoppyness. So I don't know when this description was put in there, but this one's in the bottle already, and this is a 22-ouncer. Parrish, thanks again, brother, for sending those beers. I mean, you're tops. You're the greatest as far as I'm concerned. If it wasn't for Parrish and some of these other subs, I wouldn't hardly have any beers left in the fridge, because everything that I've been getting here and the beer mail packages have just been rolling in over the last month or so. And guys, I do appreciate it. Some of these beers are just freaking awesome. We've had such a run of 9 and 10 beers over the last month. I'm blown away. I mean, I could never pick up that amount of 9 and 10 beers here locally. Believe me, I know. All right. Food pairings for this beer says none yet, because it is a black IPA and it is not an official style, according to the BCJS, and so that will probably change. I would think, in my opinion, fairly soon, since there are so many breweries doing this style of beer now. So, glassware: pint, Becker, the non-limited mug, Stein, the Seidel, the oversized wine glass. I got the double glass for this one today, guys, because I want to enjoy this and enhance the aromas. And it's not recommended for extended cellarings, even though it's a 9.5%. That's why I think the dating is so important and critical on this type of beer. So we'll know, when it was put in there. You don't want to buy a beer like this when it's been sitting on a shelf for a year or so. I mean, the hops will have faded by then. Even though it's not going to be bad with the alcohol content, it will lose some of its hoppiness. So don't think there's anything else we want to talk about or need to talk about. So without flapping my gums any further, let's get the cap off of this bad boy. Nice hiss and smoke out of the bottle. Wow, look at the head on that beer. 9.5%er. Look at that. Wow. Oh, I can smell the hops from here already. Looks like a stout in the glass jar without putting it into the light. Look at that head. 3 fingers. Over into the light. It is pretty dark. I'm not getting any light around the outside of the edges, so very much so it looks like a stout in the glass. Wow, that looks delicious. Almost looks like a dessert in the glass. Let's get a nose on it. Oh wow. Massive rye presence on this beer. Big, this is like a big loaf of rye bread stuffed up your nose. Hops, the hops are there. I'm hoping this is a fresh bottle, so I can get the full aspects of what they're wanting, what the brewer's wanting you to have. Oh man, I'm getting a little bit of chocolate in there, dark malt, a little bit of pine and citrus, some cocoa, maybe some brown sugar. Maybe even some coffee in there, or some dark fruit, or even. Wow, it smells awesome. And I got a feeling it's going to leave an awesome lacing on the glass here. Well, let's give it a hit. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Parrish, my brother. Oh, wow, yeah. That's delicious. Now, on that first sip, I got a little bit of a metallic taste. Nice bitterness on the back end with over 100 IBUs. If you're not into hoppy beers, you better not try this one, because this one has got a nice bitterness on the back end to match up with the 9.5% alcohol it's got. Definitely getting the rye and the coffee and the chocolate. It's not, it's almost like a bittersweet chocolate. It's not like a sweet chocolate. Wow. Look at the lacing with that monster head it's leaving there. And we still got a good finger of head left, and I'm halfway through the beer. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, we are going to let this one warm up a little bit and get it up to room temperature and see where this one ends up. And 22 ounces, so we're going to pour the other half a glass of this, and we'll come back and do the final chug on this one. Looks like another A beer. Don't know if it's quite to the 10 yet. We'll make that assessment in a few minutes. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Whoa, what a delicious beer this is. Very nice rye presence to this beer. Nice hop forwardness to it. The only fuss I got, I looked again, there is no date on the bottle, and we kind of need that for an IPA. Even though it's a 9.5%, we need that date, guys. Final chug. Look at the lacing. It's awesome. Dark malt, cocoa, or bittersweet baker's chocolate. Brown sugar. It's not overly sweet because it's got a nice bitterness. Definitely tell it's an IPA with that over 100 IBUs on this beer. Guys, if it had a date on the bottle, it would be a 10. But it has no date, so we know what that means. It gets the 9. If it had a date on the bottle, it would get to 10 for me. It's that good. It's very, very tasty. Knee Deep Brewing, this is their Midnight Hoppyness. Very tasty. Parrish, thanks again, brother, for sending me this one. Very, very, very tasty beer. Now, if we can just get these guys to step up to the plate and put a date on their bottles, that's the key there. So let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 91 in the outstanding range. I think that number is a tad low, but it is an outstanding beer. It's definitely worth picking up. If you're out in California, I don't know what their distribution is on Knee Deep, but Parrish sent me this from California. So, awesome beer. Awesome black rye IPA. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says 98 overall and 97 in a style. That's basically where I'm going to put it, between 97 and a 99 on the scale tonight or today. And awesome. Very excellent example of a rye black IPA, guys. Nice bitterness on the back end, nice roasted malt, little bit of Baker's bittersweet chocolate in there. Maybe a hint of coffee. Wow, awesome beer. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to leave it. 9 out of 10 on this one. If you've had this one from Knee Deep, this is their Midnight Hoppyness. So it's definitely got the midnight characteristics to it, being a black IPA, and hoppiness is there. It has got a very nice hop forwardness to this black IPA. Not knowing the date, it could even be even better, fresher. So I don't know, Paris, you might give me some information back in the comments of if there's any kind of dating that they do on their cases or something. I could not find anything on this bottle. So with that being said, that's where we're going to leave it, guys. If you've had it, give me some comments back on this one. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and let's go see if we can get another A beer out of the fridge tomorrow. See you then.